I hope in the next couple of years the British can experience so many different things like they have been doing in the last few years. We are working on diversification of our offer, qualifying our offer, structuring new products and new things for the Brits to visit at the Algarve. Algarve today, it's much more than sun and beach. It's much more than our nautical coast, and we have, we normally say, an all interior of Algarve to discover, and that's one of our bets for the next few years. Yes, fortunately, in the last few weeks and even today, we are announcing new routes and new connectivity through plane to our region. Mainly, 15 days ago, we were announced the new route to the United States, direct flight from New York to Faro. Today we have the announcement of a new direct flight to Helsinki, to Finland, and that's very, very good for us because our bet is also on that, diversifying our markets. Nevertheless, our national market and the Brits are our main markets of tourists. Our bet is also on diversification of our issue markets of tourists to the region. I guess the tourists of today are very different from the ones that we had 20, 30 years ago when the Algarve had 2 or 3 months of tourism per year. The tourists of today, they look for different experience, things that kept in their minds when they leave our region. And that's what we are working on. We are working on the complementarity of our offer, of our products, to live in the minds of the tourists that visit us, those particular experiences, those senses, those feelings that they will keep on the memory in the future. The Algarve has treated the issue of the climate changes a long time ago. Already in the last couple of years, we have done a lot regarding that. That's an issue that concerns the tourism, that concerns the region, our territory, and we are working on that. Regarding the tourism sector particularly, we are working on with the private and the public sector on measures to fight those climate changes, those effects that provokes on the territory and our visitors. And so it's a thing that we are having a very, very strong attention on the last couple of years. For instance, I can say that in the golf courses, we have many golf courses doing investments to use well our water. For instance, that we know that's a problem on the south of Portugal. We have the hotels, more than 70% of our hotels have measures and procedures to use well our water, and so that's a concern that we have already in the last couple of years, and we are continuing to work on the future to fight those climate changes effects on the tourism in our region. They contribute a lot for growing our capacity to have tourists on our region. We work a lot to have tourism during all year, but effectively, if during the shoulder season we have the capacity to grow on tourists that visit the region during the high season, during the summer season, our capacity normally, and many years ago, it's always full. So these new hotels, these new offers will qualify our offer regarding accommodation and also giving able to us to receive more tourists and more people to visit our region.